welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos. I'm 2 for 2 here, so maybe once a week. You guys remember when I used to say that? I used to put out videos once a week. Hopefully I can continue this, and I'm kind of excited that I'm 2 for 2, you know? Like, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But today's video is a little Sephora haul that I just did. I literally just got home from Sephora and I haven't shopped inside of a Sephora for like a minute now. I have purchased things here and there from them, but this time I think I purchased the most. I've got some new products. I have the new Anastasia Magic Touch Concealer, and then I bought a mini version of the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Mascara Volume Unit. Am I reading that wrong? I think I was on the French side. So it's the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. I was kind of excited that they offered a mini because I'm very, very picky about my mascara, especially since my favorite mascara is from AOA Studio and it is $1 whole. So I was like, I don't know if I want to commit to a $20 mascara, you know? So I was excited they had a mini, and so I'm excited to try this and see if this lives up to the hype that it has, because this mascara has loads of claims. I also have some new products to myself. I've got a Tower 28 blush. I've never tried this brand and I've heard really, really good things about the blushes. I also purchased my very first Fenty product. I know, I've never tried Fenty before. Isn't that crazy? I purchased the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is on sale for $18. The original price is $36, so I was like, that's not bad. Like, I'm willing to try a foundation that's a little under $20 and it's considered high-end. So hopefully this works out, because if it does, then shoot. I'm excited to try all these products. That is it for my intro, so let's just get right into it. Yes. All right, so I already did my brows off of camera. I just used my e.l.f. $2 eyebrow pencil. I also went in with another e.l.f. product. I went in with the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I just applied that to my face, kind of let it sit for a minute. And then now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Foundation. I have mine in the shade 210, and I hope that this matches. Find out together, because I'm not sure if this is gonna work for me, but let's see. So this is what this foundation looks like. This isn't anything new, but it is new to me, so I am excited to try it out. I have a sponge, which I should probably get wet, huh? Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. This foundation claims to be hydrating, medium to full coverage for all skin tones, long wear, and light as air. So I'm excited to try this. Like I said, I've never tried anything from Fenty Beauty before, so I was excited that it was on sale, and I thought $18 for, you know, a Fenty foundation, like, that's pretty good. So I love the packaging, by the way, and I love that it has a nice little pump. This is like my preferred packaging because it's easy to travel with if I ever get to travel again. But usually this type of packaging is sort of my favorite, so we'll see if this shade, if it comes out. There it is. Ooh, I think that that's going to be a perfect match. I'm excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dot some of this. Oh, it might be a little bit on the light side, but maybe once I blend it, it might be okay. Oh, what does that smell like? That smells good. It almost smells like a vanilla cupcake or something like that. It does smell really, really nice. If this shade doesn't work for me now, it probably will work for me once the weather gets a little bit cooler and I lose my tan. Got a foundation mustache. I'm gonna blend it out with my e.l.f. Complexion Duo brush. I love this brush to blend out my foundation with, and oh, okay. Ooh. Actually, that match isn't too terrible. I'm sure with like a little bit of bronzer, or when I do bronze, like it will look really, really nice. So, huh. Wow, that almost looks like second skin. That looks really good. That coverage is really, really nice. Definitely looking more full coverage. It literally just covered up the majority of the blemishes that I have there, and it looks really, really nice on the skin. Makes sense that this would be the hydrating one and something that I would go with. And look at how beautiful the skin looks. Like, that's really, really nice. I'm quite liking that. Like I said, the shade is a little bit pale. I'm looking like Uncle Fester for sure today, but I think I can definitely, like I said, make this work. And in the like fall winter time when I'm getting less sun, this is going to be a perfect match. So next up in my little Sephora bag is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. I picked mine up in the shade 10. Looks like people are really, really liking it, and so I was really excited to try it. Hopefully this shade will match. I have mine in the shade 10. I'm not sure what undertones. I was just kind of like focusing on the color. When I went to when I went to Sephora, I took out the concealer from the test tube. I didn't test anything because I don't do that anymore. Just opened it up to see the color in its true form, you know, because like this, sometimes this doesn't match what's inside, if you know what I mean. So right off the bat, the doe foot is strange considering what we've been used to for so long. It does pick up quite a bit of product. So I'm just gonna scrape off a little bit, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. Oh, okay. It's a little bit darker than my foundation, but I kind of like this shade. We'll see how it looks when I blend it out. If anything, I can always just go back and return. It was then that I realized that this shade definitely does not work for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut straight to it. I went back, I returned it. I got the shade 8, and it does work a lot better for my under eyes. So, yeah. For a different shade, but it is looking a little bit orange on me, so dang it, I hate when that happens. I thought that this shade would work, but we'll see what happens when I blend it out. The coverage looks really nice. I quite like this coverage. It has definitely a nice medium coverage to it. But like I said, in person, it definitely looks a little bit orange. So I did purchase a blush, and I'm the most excited about this because if you know me, you know that I love blush. Blush is my life. And when I saw this color, you guys, oh my gosh, is this not the most beautiful, beautiful color? So this is the Tower 28 BeachPlease Power Hour Lip and Cheek, right? It is a lip and cheek balm. Wow, that took forever to look. And look at how beautiful this color is. Like, I saw this and I was like, I want this on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I'm going to use the same brush that I have been working with, my e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to tap into this, pick up a little bit of that product, and I'm gonna start off light because I don't know how pigmented this is, and then I will build up if I need to. So here we go. Ooh, that's nice. I knew I was gonna love this color, and I was right. Oh my gosh, that looks so nice. I don't even think I want to put on bronzer. I think I'm just gonna go with the blush today, the blush look, and just rock this one blush because that looks gorgeous on its own, and you only really need the tiniest bit. Oof, she is pigmented and it looks beautiful. I'm impressed. So far so good. I'm loving it. I am gonna pick up just a little bit more of that blush because I'm obsessed. I'm just going to apply a little bit more back here to sort of give me that like sunburned look. And I think that's what this company is all about. It's about looking like natural in the makeup, and I'm all about that. And now that I've tried something, like, I kind of want to try more. Kind of want to try one of their bronzers next, but look at how beautiful the skin looks. I'm just gonna quickly powder my face off of camera, do a little eye look, and then we'll be back to test the last 2 things that I bought today, okay? Okay, for my powder, I just used the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. This is still my favorite. I have no intentions of purchasing anything else because that powder is beautiful and it's affordable. And look, my skin still looks amazing. It still looks like skin. Then for highlight, this is a new product to me as well. I purchased this not so long ago, I think on Ulta. Yeah, this is the Becca. Oh, so sad about Becca, right? But they were having a huge sale and I picked up just a couple of their mini highlighters. I have one of these minis in Champagne Pop that I've had for like 2 years and it just recently hit pan. So I figured the minis would do me justice, and on top of that they didn't have the ones in the large size anymore, because if you don't know, they are going out of business. I think this is their last month as far as their business goes, but I used this in the shade Opal to highlight today, and man, Becca does highlights, or did I should say, highlights really nice. I have another one of these little minis in the shade Moonstone and I like that one just as much. But that's what I use for highlight. I think it looks stunning. For my eyes, I am still loving these little AOA Studio Pawpaw collection quads. I used this one in the shade Brandy. I love it. I love that shimmering shade that's in there. It's definitely my favorite, and if I ever hit pan on that, it's totally worth the $1 to purchase the entire little palette again, because I love the shades that are in there and I love that like beautiful almost duochrome pink that's in there. Next up, I picked up a full size of the Urban Decay all-nighter spray. I got a mini from Influencer, like a sample or travel size or whatever, and I was like, okay, I get the hype, and I really like it. I do get a little bit of transfer in my mask when I spray my face with this, but it's so minimal that it doesn't look like I just wore a mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with this before I apply the new mascara. I can always taste that Urban Decay all-nighter spray chemicals, and yeah. So far everything looks pretty good, and you know what? The more that I look at the ABH concealer, the more I kind of don't mind the shade, and I actually really like the way that it's sitting under the eyes. Last but not least, we've got the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara from Rare Beauty. You guys know me, I love Rare Beauty. I think Selena Gomez makeup brand is wonderful. Oh, well that's pleasantly surprising. It's actually sealed. Like, there is a plastic seal on this, and that just was so satisfying. Oh, that's really good. I love that, because sometimes these mascaras are, you know, in the box, but they don't have a seal on them, and so you just never know, right? But I loved that that was sealed. So this is the mini. This was, I believe, about $11. So not terrible for a mini. And like I said, I wanted to try the mini first because I was like, what if I don't like it? What if it smudges? Like, lots of mascaras have lots of claims, and this one claims to do it all. It's like the perfect everyday mascara to build volume, lift, and lengthen. I also think it curls. I'm gonna put all the description of this on the side, because when I was reading the claims and I saw like the pictures, like the before and after pictures on like Sephora and on Rare Beauty, I was like, wow, they are literally claiming that this is gonna be the best mascara that you ever try. So that's why I was excited to try it, even though, like I said, I love my AOA Studio $1 mascara, but I don't know, we'll see. So the wand is like a weird hourglass, but it's like twisted at the same time. It's definitely like a good size, not like huge, but it's not too small. So no more talking, Pam, just put it on, right? Right. Okay, so far it's giving me a little bit of length. I like that. Okay, so that's one coat, and it's definitely separated my lashes. They're not clumping, and it's given me length. You could see the before and after, and it does look really pretty and natural. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another coat and really wiggle the brush into my lashes. Ooh, yeah, okay. That looks really nice. Like, it definitely has given me length and volume and curled my lashes. And I never curl my lashes. I feel like my lashes are just have a nice natural curl to them, but they're not as long as I wish they were. Like, but this looks really, really pretty. My ultimate test is smudging. So I'll probably insert a picture of me at the end of the day just to see if it smudged or if it like flaked or anything like that, because that for me is the ultimate test. Like, mascara could look beautiful upon application, but the real test is like the wear time. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Last but not least, lips. I didn't purchase anything for my lips, but since this is a cheek and lip tint, I figured, you know what? Why not apply a little bit of this on my lips? This is a beautiful color, and I would love it if my lips and cheek kind of matched today. So you've got this like really pretty, like rosy, bronzy like look going on. So let's see what this feels like on the lips. Ugh. That is beautiful. Sorry, my lips are a little extra crusty today because I went to the dentist, and well, yeah, they pulled my mouth pretty taut, so I'm a little dry. Also, I'm just going to use a little bit of the ColourPop times Raw Beauty Christie in the shade Glacier. And that's it. That's all I've got for you guys today. So hopefully you enjoyed my little Sephora haul slash try on. I enjoyed doing this. It was so much fun going to Sephora without my kids, because sometimes I had to go with the littlest one, and that girl loves to touch everything. I think she's gonna be a makeup enthusiast one day because she loves makeup as well, and she just absolutely has to touch everything. Out of all the products I tried today, I think my favorite was definitely the Tower 28 blush. I love that it's multi-purpose, and I love that I can create an entire like look. Like, I didn't even put on bronzer today. I just used this in some highlight and I put it on my lips, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm definitely gonna look into more of this brand because I am loving this blush, and they had such beautiful colors in their range, and it's worth trying, you know? Also really enjoyed the mascara, and like I said, I will take a picture of myself at the end of the day so that you could see if it smudged or anything. I never touch up my makeup. It's not something I do, so you'll get to see how this wore throughout the day. The Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Foundation looks beautiful. Actually liking the shade the more and more that I look at it, and like I said, if it's still a little bit too light for me, I know that in the fall and winter it's going to be the most perfect shade, and I love the way that it looks like on the skin. It sits beautifully. I put it back in its box. The ABH concealer, I do love the way that it looks. I think it sits on the skin beautifully. I'm just not certain about this shade, so I'm definitely going to return it or exchange it for a different shade, because it may just be like a shade thing, but on camera it looks really, really nice. Like, it looks like my under eyes are just smooth and glorious and don't have any dark circles underneath. So, and then as far as the all-nighter spray, I already knew I liked this. I've tried this a couple of times in the past, and I'm just glad that I finally invested in a giant size. So damn, that's it. That's all I've got for you guys today. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I got so much great comments in my last one, and I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for all the lovely, lovely things that you said about my last video. I'm so happy to be back and so happy to continue to make more content for you guys. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, mwah, bye-bye.